Mario Kart, Splatoon, Minecraft, Sonic. Those are some of the game series I made shorts on last year, 2024. And what better way to celebrate that year ending than combining all those shorts into one huge video. So if you want to see some silly Splatoon stuff, wacky wait times, and Mario Kart moments, then tap or click down there now. Unless you're watching the compilation right now. And if you stick around to the end, you'll get to see me discuss the year and the future of DoodleDog 222. Like, subscribe, Happy New Year, and check out the compilation below. Also, if I say tap or click somewhere to watch something else, then don't worry about that.
Can I hit this block without pressing B? And no Koopa shells. During my attempt to beat the game without pressing B, we stumbled upon this block. Can I hit it? At first, I tried using my parachute cap and ground pounding, and also spin jumping, but that wasn't really working out for me. So I switched up my strategy and tried running around and wall jumping. But as you can see from the footage, that wasn't working out for me either. But I knew it was possible. So instead, I continued to try with my wall jumping, spin jumping, and ground pounds. And like and subscribe! Who/what is this in the latest Splatoon 3 side order trailer? My personal theory is that it's Octostomp. Why, you may ask? Well, in Splatoon 3's Return of the Mammalians campaign, Octostomp was a shell of their former self. Literally. And it would only make sense for them to return in this DLC, since they've been featured in every single Splatoon campaign. And that includes Splatoon 2's DLC Octo expansion. Some people think it's Commander Tartar, but they were completely obliterated in Splatoon 2's Octo expansion. Though I do still think that this is a pretty compelling theory. Like and subscribe! Oh, and thanks everyone for 13 likes on the last short. That blew my expectations away. Here are some tips for using reflex, but I'm speedrunning because I want to keep playing side order. When trying to splat someone in human form, try charging, then jumping, because it will help you hit them more often, as you can see from the footage. When trying to capture a zone or just moving fast in general, use curling bombs because they can create a quick and easy to move through path for you. Use tap shots when turfing, and fully charged shots when splatting someone. Don't switch them around. I'm going back to playing side order, bye! Like and subscribe! What's the worst weapon in Splatoon 3? While this is debatable, I've narrowed it down to 2 weapons. The first one of these 2 is the Neo Splash-O-Matic. The main weapon isn't that good since it has horrible range, and while it can paint decently, its sub and special are just not that good, and they don't work with the weapon that well. The next weapon is the Splattershot Nova. While it has a good fire rate and is good at turfing, it is a 5-shot splat, which may not look that bad, but in actual games it is. On top of all that, the kit isn't even that good either. Of these 2 weapons, I personally think that the Splattershot Nova is worse just because of the abysmal damage, and if I get to 20 subscribers by the end of the month, I'll play it for a week and I'll make a video about it. So you should all like and subscribe! Nintendo has done it again with the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake. Does anyone remember the box art for the Super Mario RPG remake on the Switch? And how it looked just like the original Japanese release's box art? Well, Nintendo's done it again with the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake. The new box art looks just like the original Japanese one. Cool, right? I also want to let you all know that I'm going to be posting in my community tab a lot. There you'll be able to see polls and stuff about upcoming videos, so feel free to check it out. Oh, and happy Mari Day, everyone. Like and subscribe! Here are some tips for using Super Chump in Splatoon 3. Try using the special and key points in the map, such as the Clam Basket and Clam Blitz,
and the zone in Splat Zones. Another tip is to use it as a super quick ink tank refill. If you want to see some more Splatoon 3 videos, tap or click the link right down here. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe! Nintendo Switch Online be like... Next, check out this insane comeback. Like and subscribe! Here are some silly things you can do in Splatoon 3. Try placing a sprinkler in the exact center of a dummy in the lobby, and... that happens. Continuing on with the sprinkler trend, when you throw a sprinkler here in side order, it will spin around as it descends into the void. You can also make your umbrella shield, fly. Right here in the lobby, you can make curling bombs do this little jump. You can even make it super big. In the salmon run lobby, if you throw your eggs right here, they'll bounce right back. How silly. Like and subscribe if you thought these were really silly. Here are some more silly things to try in Splatoon 3. Go on Manta Maria with a weapon with triple splashdown, and you can triple splashdown from super high up. So silly. On the same map with enemy weapon with Zipcaster, you can scale these large poles and get a great view. You can also use Zipcaster on Scorch Gorge to get into this cage. I don't know why you would though. Wait, yes I do, because it's silly. Another silly thing you could try is to see how far you could throw the Tacticooler. Whoa, that was far. Alright, so in my last video, somebody told me to try the sprinkler torture device on Big Guy. But I'm gonna take it to the next level. Ouch! Like and subscribe if you thought these were super silly. Did Nintendo predict what the groundhog would say on Groundhog Day? On approximately January 32nd, which I can confirm is before Groundhog Day, Nintendo posted the release date for Side Order on their YouTube channel. There was one problem. The release date wasn't in the spring, while Nintendo said in the Direct. That happened September -7th of last year, that Side Order would release in the spring. So maybe Nintendo thought that the groundhog would say spring would come early. And they were right, even though spring didn't come early. And as of April 1st, 2024, I can't really find any evidence against that. Subscribe and like if you thought this was the best video I've ever made. It totally was, my theory is so good. Here are some tips for using the Tri-Slosher Nouveau in Splatoon 3. If you're ever in a sticky situation, you could always use the Tacticooler as a big shield, which is great for the Tri-Slosher Nouveau because it can shoot over it. The Tri-Slosher doesn't have much range, but you could always use your Fizzy Bomb as a long-range attack. For the Tri-Slosher Nouveau, I'd recommend using gear like this, with Last Ditch Effort and Ink Saver subs so you can use double Fizzy Bomb, and use special charge ups so you can give your team lots of coolers. Like, subscribe, and check out the video below to find out what the worst weapon in Splatoon 3 is. Oh my gosh. The stages you know and love are now filled with gushers. How will you use them? I sure do love Scorch Gorge and Eel Tail Alley. Peak map design there, honestly. Too bad it's not on Splat Zones. You know those maps are really good in Splat Zones. Like and subscribe if you think Eel Tail Alley is the best Splatoon map, or if you think Splatoon should use better maps for their challenges. Today is a great day for Splatoon, yet it's also a pretty sad one. If you didn't know, Splatoon's online and most other Wii U and 3DS games are being shut down. So you may be wondering,
Why is this a good day? Well, next year is the presumed release of the Switch 2, and it's also the 10th anniversary of Splatoon. So wouldn't it make a lot of sense for them to make another game? Well, since Splatoon 1 is being shut down, it would make a lot of sense if the Splatoon team decided to remaster the first game. Like and subscribe if you thought that was an interesting theory. Here are even more silly things you can try in Splatoon 3. If you place a squid beacon or a big bubbler right here on Flounder Heights, and then you go back up, you can do a super high jump. Next, try doing this with tent missiles. What silly sounds. You can also try pretending that Tri-Slosher has a one-shot. If only it did. Another silly thing you could try is using a brush to create silly doodles. Can you guess what I made here? Like and subscribe for more silly content like this.
Lettering B is such a bad kid.
You sure about that?
Okay, well, that one was just luck. Same with that one. And that time you didn't even get a wipeout. Well, you didn't use any squid beacons, yeah.
Shut up, I'm tired of you. Red Ringer D is good, and I'll show you. Get comboed! Like and subscribe if you don't want this to be you.
Hey everyone, I'm an aerospray main. Today I'm going to be playing on my favorite map, Yeltel Alley. Alrighty, let's see how fast I can get my Booyah Bomb. Only 9 seconds? Jeez, that was actually pretty slow. You know, it's pretty hard being an aerospray main. I mean, this thing doesn't even paint like that good. But it is pretty OP. I mean, there's a reason all top level players have this in their team.
Whoa, okay there. Let's get back to someone who's actually cool. You should all now go and join my Splatoon poll, which is DoodleDog, where we can play Turf War, open ranked battles, private battles, table turf, and salmon run sometimes, and it'll be fun. So go ahead and join that now. Like and subscribe. Ranking every splatter color screen weapon in Splatoon 3. A few weeks ago, I sent out a poll asking you all what the best splatter color screen weapon is, so now we'll be comparing what you guys said to what I think. In dead last is the undercover Shirellbrella, which scored a grand total of 0% on the poll I posted. This is a rare case where I feel like it's not the kit's fault. It's the main weapon. Screen and Torpedo actually have pretty great combos with it. The main weapon just isn't very powerful. Up next we got the .52 Gal Deco. It got 27% of the votes on the poll. While the main weapon is very strong, the kit doesn't have very good combos with it. The screen is pretty useful for sharking though. Next up is the Foil Flinger Roller. It scored an 18% on the poll. Screen helps it splat opponents easier, and Suction Bomb is just an overall good sub. In first place we have the Foil Squeezer. Foil Squeezer scored a 55% on the poll. Not only is Squeezer a fantastic main weapon, but Screen and Autobomb work with it perfectly. Like, subscribe, and join my DoodleDog's Splatoon pool. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection has big problems. Problem number 1. There is 0 crossplay. Me and my cousin were gonna buy this on different devices, but then we heard it had no crossplay and had to buy the Switch version. And it took up all of our storage. Plus, all the servers will have less people in them. Problem number 2. The bugs. This 20-year-old game had way too many bugs at launch. Why? It's 20 years old! And even though they fixed most of them, lots of players don't want to come back because it's left a bad taste in their mouth. Problem number 3 is more of just a me thing, but it's extremely difficult to aim. I'm sure it's fine on PC, I mean you have a mouse, but on console they don't give you motion controls, so you're stuck with the sticks. And I don't even think you can adjust their sensitivity. So should you buy this game? Maybe for the local multiplayer and single player, but probably not for the online multiplayer. It is fun though if you want to chill with friends. Like, subscribe, and may the 4th be with you. What happens when you stay in recon for too long in Splatoon 3? The recon timer is 60 minutes long, but what will happen if the timer goes all the way down? Also, I decided to use the Splatoon stamper because I'm really bad with it. For most of this challenge, I just decided
to sit back, paint, and use my zip caster. I even found out that you could zip to this spot on Bluefin Depot. While we're waiting, I might as well tell you that I'm running a Q&A, so feel free to drop a question or two down in the comments. It is now finally time to see what happens when you stay in recon for too long. Will I get a secret message, weapon, outfit, badge? I don't know, I gotta see. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Like and subscribe while we're waiting. Well, that was underwhelming. 3 hidden details in Splatoon 3 you probably didn't notice. If you're ever trying to get food in Splatsville but you don't have the required ticket, don't forget that the food stands still accept MasterCard and American Express. Please tell me this doesn't mean what I think it means. Looking at Flounder Heights from a top-down view, you can see this weirdly shaped slide. But it isn't just shaped like this for no reason, it's actually supposed to look like a starfish. In Inkopolis Plaza, you can see this Ferris wheel, but you may be surprised to find out that this is not the same Ferris wheel that's in Wahoo World. These Ferris wheels are different colors. So why is this a hidden detail? Well, this means that in Splatoon 4, we'll get the true Wahoo World. It'll make us say Wahoo instead of, no, not Wahoo World. Yeah, that last detail was a bit dumb. But anyways, like and subscribe. Also join my Splatoon pool. Why is Fry a loser? I know that's a bit harsh, but it's true. She's only won 1 Splatfest in America. But why? Why does she keep losing? Well, a lot of the time Fry has the most popular team. While this may sound like a good thing, it's actually not. For one, her team will encounter more mirror matches, which isn't good. And Splatfests are scored using the average amount of points your team gets. So if somebody decides to join Fry's team and says, yeah, I'll join, but I can't really play, then they would technically be helping their team lose. Luckily, there's a Splatfest going on right now, so if you want to help Fry win, join my DoodleDog's Splatoon pool and maybe you'll be able to play with me. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe because that would be very awesome. DoodleDog Q&A Part 1. Today I'll be answering some questions that you all gave me. Just a heads up, they're all Splatoon related. Do I think E-Leader or Slosher should get Burst Bomb? No and no. I feel like they would both have broken combos that would not be healthy for the game. They actually both had Burst Bomb in Splatoon 1, and as you would expect, they were both top tiers. What level am I? I'm actually level 71. Who's my favorite idol and what's my least favorite weapon? My favorite idol is Big Man because he's a big man, but my favorite idol group is actually Off the Hook. And for my least favorite weapon, it's the Aerospray RG because how long have I played Splatoon for? I started playing Splatoon back in late 2020 with Splatoon 2, and then I later got Splatoon 3 in early 2023. But if you're looking for hours, will I make a pool? I actually already have one called DoodleDog, which you should join right now. I'll answer more of your questions another time, but for now, just like and subscribe. Why I'm bored of this game. This is Mario Kart 8, and it's officially 10 years old, and we still haven't gotten Mario Kart 9. Let me just run you through the past 10 years of Mario Kart. 2014, Mario Kart 8 releases on the Wii U. Great, awesome game. From 2014 to 15, we got DLC for Mario Kart 8. Awesome, fun new characters and courses. In 2017, we got an expanded port of Mario Kart 8 in the form of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Neat, great game with some new stuff. 2019, surely this will be the year we get a new Mario Kart game, right? Well, we didn't. I'm not qualifying this slot as a Mario Kart game. Okay, maybe this year we'll get a new Mario Kart game. Alright, that's pretty neat. Alright, time for the direct. This time we have to get a new Mario Kart game. Yo, that's actually awesome. But now it's 2024, 10 years since Mario Kart 8 released. The booster course pass has ended and there is no new Mario Kart content announced as of now. And that's... So the new recycled Brilla is fine. Triple Splashdown is fantastic for it, but there are much better triple splashdown weapons. And Toxic Mist isn't very helpful for the weapon. Pair that with the OK main weapon and you got an OK kit. I did think of a cool strategy with the weapon though. Launch your shield, swim with it, throw some Toxic Mist, and then hit your enemies with a triple splashdown. Anyways, here's some clips with the new recycled Brilla, or more specifically, triple splashdown. Like and subscribe! What happens when you give a villager 99,000 bells in Animal Crossing New Horizons? Our test subject and penguin that's about to strike it rich is Aurora. Say hello, everybody. Anyways, let's move on to the test. I really hope I don't go into debt. Okay, Aurora, it's time. Of course you're sitting down.
Bruh.
Okay, now it's time for the experiment. Wait, so I'm not going into debt? Let's go! Thank you so much, Aurora. Let's go! Like and subscribe if you want 99,000 bells.
Huh? Huh?
Recently in Splatoon 3, there was a challenge that made curling bombs bigger and better. A lot bigger and better. So here's some silly clips from that challenge. Like and subscribe! The forgotten Splatoon sub-weapons. While most Splatoon sub-weapons have returned in the series, 2 from Splatoon 1 have not returned yet. One of those sub-weapons was Disruptor. Think of Toxic Mist, but instead of creating one big bubble, it sticks to players. It was pretty good in Splatoon 1, but it was only on 7 weapons. Another Splatoon 1 exclusive sub-weapon was Seeker. It was essentially a combination of Curling Bomb and Auto Bomb. It was not very good. But worst of all for Seeker, it was only on 6 weapons. So like and subscribe if you feel bad for Seeker. Also, at 250 subs, I'll do daily uploads for 1 week. Almost everything. What? This is Metroid. This is Metroid Prime. Right? This is Metroid Prime. But which Metroid Primes? No. What the heck? What? This is Metroid Prime 4. This is Metroid Prime 4. This is Metroid Prime 4 though, right? Epic battle. Beyond? I can't believe it. What? Finally, you actually did it. What? OMG, so retro. We got a cartridge stand, cartridge, game of course, some art and pins, and the game box. Now this cartridge is really cool. It's NES themed, it's gold, and it has the game logo on it. It's not a real cartridge, but it's still pretty cool. It even has some sprites on the back. And here it is on the stand. And here's some classic art from all the 13 NES games. Yep, all of their cover arts. They also have in-game sprites on the back. No, not this game. And here there are some cool NES themed pins. There's a Mario Bros 3 pin, a Zelda 1 pin, a pin for the game, a Metroid pin, and a Donkey Kong pin. Pretty neat. And of course we have the game itself. Here's what the front cover looks like, and here's what the back cover looks like. Epic. And the interior shows off all the 13 NES titles in the game. And here's the actual cartridge for the game. Like and subscribe if you think this is so retro. So there's this game called Minecraftle that's basically a combination of Minecraft and Wordle. You have to try and guess a crafting recipe. I've even played it a few times and I've never lost before. So let's see if I can keep that streak up. Guess I'll do the daily one since I haven't done it yet today. I'll start with a chain. Nothing. Great. How about a golden axe? Also nothing. Could it be a jukebox? No. How would I try an observer? Ooh, that was really good. It has to be a dropper then. Or is that a dispenser? I don't really know. Yes! I told you I never lose. Now like and subscribe. Do Splatoonus and Splatoon 3 have a hidden attack? So I was messing around with Splatoonus Camper, but then this happened. 20 damage? What? So why'd that happen? Well, when you hit somebody up close with a horizontal slash, it does 55 damage. That happens because a horizontal slash normally does 35 damage, and there's an added 20 damage for the Splatana itself hitting. If you attack at an awkward angle, you can get only the Splatana to hit. That's why it only does 20 damage. The same logic applies to the other Splatanas, only it does different damage values. Like and subscribe if you thought that was pretty neat. Can I get an F rank in Nintendo World Championships NES edition? My first strategy was to wait in this challenge for 2 minutes, but I only got a C rank. Then I tried waiting for 5 minutes, but I still only got a C rank. On my next attempt, I planned to wait for an hour, but 20 minutes in, this happened. 20 minutes have passed. Your time won't be recorded, but you can still finish. I'm about to complete the challenge, but before I do that, make sure to like and subscribe! Good job. Wahoo! How easy can I make Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I started off by picking Versus Race. The next thing I did was turn on Smart Steering and Auto Accelerate. Now the game plays for me. Then I made it a 50cc race, turned on teams, turned off items and coins so I don't get Mario Karted, and switched the computers to easy. Now I have to decide on a team. I'll go on Mario's team because Bowser gets defeated way too often. Lastly, I'll pick the easiest course. That'll do. On my first race, I didn't press any buttons or move either of the sticks, and I got second place. And the bot that got first place was on my team. Wait, why is Mario on Team Bowser? I actually tried on the second race, and I was an entire lap ahead of some of the computers. And then, of course, I won the race. Like and subscribe if that looked really easy. Also, tap or click down here to watch my review of Splatoon 3's side order. I worked really hard on it, and I think you'll like it. Here are the most powerful items in Minecraft. To start, we have the Elytra. This paired with firework rockets lets you soar around your world at high speeds. You also get a ton of freedom. Next up is the Totem of Undying. You can use this to save you from death and get tons of effects. The next item is the Enchanted Golden Apple. These give you a bunch of extra hearts and a bunch of powerful effects. Our next powerful item is the Mace. It paired with these enchantments makes it so it can one-shot so many mobs, as long as you don't miss like me. Our final item is the Water Bucket. Let me explain. Not only can it save you from fall damage in the overworld and end, but it also provides great defense against Endermen since they hate water. And on top of that, it's really good for movement. Like and subscribe if these items are super powerful. Things in Splatoon 3 that make no sense. To start, if I bump into the Rainmaker shield in Recon, I get enemy ink on me. Do you see enemy ink anywhere? I didn't think so. Next, look at my shoes right now. They have no ink on them because they didn't touch any ink. Makes sense. But now if I touch a tiny bit of ink with my left shoe, both of my shoes get ink on them. Why? This next thing is so stupid that it actually makes a special significantly worse. If you use Reef Slider and somebody throws a bomb at you, it won't be destroyed by the slider. Literally why? Triple Splashdown and Triple Ink Strike destroy bombs, so why can't Reef Slider? Like and subscribe if that made no sense. Also, tap or click down here to watch my review of Side Order. I put lots of effort in it and I think you'll really enjoy it. Summer is basically over, or at least to Splatoon it is. And I posted a lot of shorts from June to July. And so I have compiled all those shorts into one big video for you all to watch. My hope is that this compilation serves as one more thing to have fun with before summer ends. So with that said, if you're watching a short right now and not the compilation, tap or click down here to watch the compilation of all my shorts from this summer. And if you're already watching the compilation, then you don't have to do anything because you're already watching the compilation. And if I say something like tap or click down here to watch my review of Side Order, just ignore it, even though you should watch my review of Side Order. Also, if I tell you to like and subscribe, then you can ignore that too because you already liked and subscribed, right? Splatoon 3's Grand Festival has just been announced. Wait, what do you mean it was announced over a month ago? It starts on Thursday? What? You know, I would tell you about the event, but you see, there's this thing called Google. Instead, I'll tell y'all what team I'm on. I'm on Team Present. Team Present. Why? Well, I have a few reasons. Number 1, the present is right now. You know what they say. It's now or never. Number 2, I just think this Splatoon world we have now could be expanded on a bit. I want to see more stuff with Agent 8, more Salmon Run, and more chaos. Are you on Team Present for Splatoon 3's Grand Festival? Well, here are some things we can do to win the Splatfest. Spread the word by posting about our team. Look, even I made one. Another thing we can do is practice and get better at Turf War. Find the best Turf War weapons and watch tutorials and you'll be a Turf War master in no time. And yeah, I know there's less than a day until the Splatfest starts, but there's still time to practice. Use your free time. During the Splatfest, whenever you have free time, play. And try to get a ton of clout in each mode. Like and subscribe if this helped you out, and good luck Team Present. Alrighty, time to pick my team for Grand Festival. DoodleDog's letting me record this video since they know I feel pretty passionate about my team choice. I think I'll go on Team Past since the past is pretty cool, sometimes at least. Yay, now I'm on... Wait. Team Present? Oh, come on, Joy-Con Drift, why? Hey, at least now you're on the best team. Like, subscribe, and join Team Present. Alright. It's time to see the results of Grand Festival, otherwise known as the Splatfest that's gonna change the next Splatoon game. It's the most important Splatfest in the entire series, besides the Ice Cream Splatfest. Ooh, let's go, Present. Nice, that's pretty good. Which team got the most votes? I think it's gonna be Present, to be honest. Or Future, not Past. Present by a lot, oh gosh. Really? Future got the least? I'm really shocked by that. Okay, Clout, this is the big one. Oh, okay, Past 1, oh my gosh, that is, no, Past 1, right? They have to have won, right? Jeez, Future did so bad. Now, let's see, I think it's Past, they just won, wow, oh my. Alright, we're winning so far. Yep, Past 1, oh, whoa. Past 1, that's crazy. Oh no, not the PNGs again. I don't really know what to say now. Like and subscribe! Side Order's music is just incredible. All Splatoon music is. I'd say it's honestly on par with Octo Expansion's music. One of my favorite parts about it though is how it references so many off-the-hook songs. The fan service is awesome. Anyways, all the music has this techie, intense vibe to it. It complements the vibe of the floors very well. Also, the final boss's music is incredible. Of course, no spoilers, but it's really good. I'd play the music in this review, but... Why do games release on Tuesdays? Actually, games don't always release on Tuesdays. Well, yeah, they don't always, but a lot of games actually do. Just Dance, Overcooked 2, and some Sonic games. Lots and lots of Sonic games. But why? Well, on Tuesday, November 24th, 1992, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 had a global release. One of the first in gaming, in fact. And this release date was marketed as Sonic Tuesday, a massive marketing campaign by Sega. And because of the marketing and release date, many game companies today still like to release their games on Tuesdays. This is why I was pretty surprised to see that Sonic X Shadow Generations was releasing on a Friday instead of a Tuesday. But the game has a digital deluxe edition that lets you play the game 3 days earlier on a Tuesday. Yay, Sonic Tuesday lives on. Like and subscribe if you love Tuesdays, or if you like them, or if you don't like them. Just subscribe, okay? DoodleDog me tutorial. For the face, you just want to choose this square looking one with no makeup or anything like that. Then choose this skin color. For the hair, we're going bald. Then for the eyes, use around this positioning with these dot eyes. And make sure you choose black for the color, otherwise they look insane. For the mouth, or should I say nose, you want to choose this one that looks as closest to what we want. Then try putting it at this positioning. So if it's slightly off, that's fine. And definitely don't forget to use a black color for the mouth. Use these eyebrows, aka ears. Put them at this very drastic positioning. And then choose the color white. Then for the nose, that's actually DoodleDog's mouth. Use this one and try to get this positioning. You don't need a beard or mustache, but I guess you could add one for some reason. No mole is needed. The gender does not matter since they both look equally epic. Then make them super small and about this wide. Next, you don't need glasses, but you can add these cool ones that DoodleDog likes to wear sometimes. Just use these shades, make them black, and use this positioning. Make their favorite color white, name them DoodleDog, like and subscribe, and you're done. Last summer I posted 15 shorts, but there was one problem. I couldn't speedrun them. So here's all those shorts in 30 seconds. Did any of that look interesting to you? Because you can watch all 15 of those shorts below. So, tap or click down there. I know you haven't done it yet, so do it. Now, like and subscribe. Sonic X Shadow Generations has released, and the 13-year-old Sonic Generations part still has bugs in it. Look, Sega, I love the new Shadow content, but can you at least fix the bugs that were in the original game? Let's take a look and watch till the end, because the last one is pretty wacky. In some classic Sonic levels, the camera will just randomly go all 3D when it's not supposed to. This gives a strange view and makes it so you can see through some walls. In the Death Egg robot fight, don't ask what I'm doing here, I forgot how to play the game, you can be put on an angle that you're not supposed to be on, then clip through the floor and die. I had to restart the entire fight. Now for the final big glitch I encountered. In the fight against Shadow, he can get stuck and do this. What is this? How did this happen? You can even stand on his head. Also, this breaks the fight, so you gotta reset. Yippee! Like, subscribe, and tap down there for another Sonic short. You can spin dash towards you in Sonic Generations. Normally, you can only spin dash left or right, but by pressing left or right and then really fast after that holding the spin dash button, Sonic will start spinning towards you. This even makes it go a lot less far. Now, why does this happen? Well, in between looking left and right, there's a brief moment where Sonic is looking forward or backwards, and he always spin dashes in the direction he's facing. Like, subscribe, and tap down there for another Sonic short. You can beat Chaos Island Act 1 and Shadow Generations without the Doom Morph. Normally in this act, you'll use the Doom Morph a lot since it's in many parts of the level, but if you're a pro like me, you can beat it without using the Doom Morph at all. I can't show you the whole run here, but I'll show you how to get past some parts where you'd usually use the Doom Morph. For this first part, you'll just want to boost over all this purple goo. Also, be sure to collect as many rings as you can, you'll need them for later. later. Over here, you can boost through the goo and then jump through the dash rings. Now onto this next part, I just flew over it with the doom wings, but you are also able to just boost over the goo and do some basic platforming. On this section, I just flew over it, but you can also use the same strats as before. Then we hit a fork in the road, but you're gonna want to go on the left path. Then it's just some basic goo boosting and platforming from there. Also, I'm just gonna assume that you have the doom wings by now, so for this next part, you're just gonna want to fly over the entire thing. Then fly through these boost rings. Next, use chaos control to get onto these platforms and fly through the boost ring. Finally, fly over this section and you're done. Like, subscribe, and remix this short if you think you could get a faster time. Fellas, looky what we have here. Super Mario Party Jamboree. Woohoo! This game took forever to get to my house, and I literally have no clue why. At first, I thought it was like, maybe I got the Peggy version, but I didn't. So, okay, it's here now, so that's what matters. We got the back of the box. A party jam-packed with fun. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Look, guys, Bowser. Alright, I haven't seen the cartridge, so I think it will just be the text. That's my prediction, because it's already pretty big. So let's pop this bad boy open. Why did I say that? Alright, let's see. Let's just do that. Wait. Oh, I was right about the cartridge. What? That is pretty wacky, wowie zowie. Like and subscribe, and I'm gonna go play this game. Yeah. Mario Kart highlight reels are broken. Let me explain. Here it shows me hitting baby Mario with a red shell. Pretty normal, right? Then you go backwards and what? By making the red shell hit baby Mario a bunch of times, you can get a billion shell particles to come up, and they're completely random. And the red shell also just disappears. It should look like what I did here in my editing software. We can see something similar when baby Mario tricks. The trick particles just stay around even after we go back. Like, subscribe, and tap down there for another short. Rating Super Mario Party Jamboree party cards. So I guess here, Bowser defeated Mario and friends and now kidnapped Peach and Pauline. Interesting idea, but don't disrespect Luigi like that. 5 out of 10. I actually really like this one. It's the people with crowns and Pauline on top of a castle around the star. That's just pretty cool. The sides are a bit empty though. 8 out of 10. This one is extremely chaotic and confusing. Overwhelming is definitely one way to put it. 3 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Alright, this one's pretty neat. We got some board action, some characters, but there's a random sparkle in the corner. There's also the board's icon in the corner, but we already know it's Mega Wiggler's Tree Party. I can see it right there. Not bad though. 6 out of 10. This one does that weird icon thing again, but I think it looks better than the last one. I love the star over the volcano, King Bomb on that rock, and the hot air balloon in the distance. 7 out of 10. Is this a threat? This next one is amazing. We've got a ton of characters, Mario jumping over some coins, Imposter Bowser looking over everyone, a Hammer Bro ready to attack. The true superstar is right. 10 out of 10. Now you may be wondering, what does mine look like? Like, subscribe, and rate it in the comments. I have a dilemma, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Last year was 2023, and it was one of the biggest years for gaming in a while. There was just so many awesome games. So when I started this channel, I naturally wanted to create some videos on those games. I made a total of 1 short on one of those awesome games as of now. Why? Well, I wanted to talk about them more in a top 10 games of 2023 video, but I haven't played enough of those games from that year yet to fill out the top 10. And it also just seems a bit too late for that. The other reason is Splatoon. So here's my idea. I'll create a series of shorts called DoodleDog's Games of 2023, where I'll give mini reviews on games from 2023 and put them on a tier list based on how good they are. This will give me the chance to finally talk about these games and start a cool new series. The first episode drops tomorrow, so like and subscribe so you don't miss it. It'll also be down here when it's out, so yippee! I've always thought that rhythm games were cool, but I'm super bad at them. I don't know, I just can never get the hang of them. But Samba de Amigo Party Central is different. It's because it's easy. Yep, that's literally why, and I love it. In Samba de Amigo, you dress up Amigo here and do some epic maraca shaking and dancing. Now, you could just use button controls, but for some people, not me, that's boring. The preferred way to play is using motion controls, where you'll feel like you're actually shaking the maracas and dancing. This mode is fun for people new to rhythm games and people who are great at them. And the motion controls work surprisingly well, partly because of how forgiving this game is, but okay. Let's move on to the song list, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. There are a lot of bangers, but I only know how to talk about so I'll just say that the song list is pretty great. There's even some DLC, including some Sonic songs, which are amazing. Like I mentioned earlier, you're able to dress up Amigo with tons of accessories. Just look at all these options. There's also DLC that lets you dress up as my goat, Tails. Woohoo! Lastly, there's a ton of different modes to try, which are all really fun. There sadly isn't a lot of people in the online mode though. Overall, this game is great. It's not like a masterpiece or anything, but it doesn't really have any problems with it either. It's just fun. It's available on Switch, but there's also Apple Arcade and MetaQuest versions. By the way, the Digital Deluxe Edition for Switch is on sale right now, so you might want to consider it as your next purchase. This is going in A tier on my Games of 2023 tier list, and like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. What your favorite Sonic Generations boss says about you. Metal Sonic, you love Sonic CD and you wish there was a full stage for it in Sonic Generations. You also know that the music in this fight is an absolute banger. Death Egg Robot, you know that it's simple, but you love it for that. You're also a big fan of Mario style bosses, which isn't a bad thing. Shadow, you love pink orbs and boosting forward. I'm just kidding, kind of. You love Sonic Adventure 2 and the references this fight offers. Perfect Chaos, you love the Sonic boost formula and love how this fight contrasts with the rest of the game. You're also lucky since this fight feels like it could be its own act. Silver, you like cars and you think it did a chase sequence better than Egg Dragoon. Speaking of Egg Dragoon, you're correct. This is the best fight in the game. You love the aesthetic, you think the speed strats are cool, and that its attacks are fun to avoid. Time Eater, you're boring, you like Supersonic and the aesthetic, and wait, that looks like a homing shot. When will Sonic Racing Cross Worlds release? So the Game Awards just happened, and basically the only good thing to come out of it was this teaser. It looks pretty cool, but that's not what this short's about. Sega normally says that their games are coming soon when they're not too far away from releasing, but there wasn't much to show in the teaser, so the game's release must not be too close. We also know that Sega loves releasing Sonic games in the fall. With all these factors combined, my prediction for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds release date is Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. This will give Sega ample time to develop and market the game. And if you're wondering why I'm predicting a Tuesday, you should watch this short down here. And don't forget to like and subscribe as I have a long-form Sonic Superstars video planned to release this month that you're not going to want to miss. Number 4, Sonic. So Sonic in this game is pretty great. My personal favorite thing about him is all of his skins, since he has the most out of all the characters. That's pretty awesome, since me and many other players love expressing ourselves with unique skins, and Sonic gives you the most expression. The skins he has are the default skin, comic skin, Lego skin, shadow skin, rabbit skin, and the holiday skin. While the holiday skin may be sort of situational, and the shadow one looks questionable, these skins are all great to have. I also love Sonic's base design. What can I say? He's too cool. Now for his character exclusive move, and it's alright. It's called the drop dash, and it basically makes it so you can keep your speed after jumping. This is great since you can be super fast, but it's also just not as game changing as flying with Tails or having a double jump as Amy. Probably the worst one. What I will say though is that Sonic has one of the best extra emerald abilities. It's the homing attack from Sonic's 3D titles, and Sonic 4 I guess, but nobody likes that game. This is great since unlike Sonic 4, it's an ability you don't have all the time, and half the game's platforming doesn't revolve around it. And last is Sonic's super form. He turns into Super Sonic and goes really fast. Sonic is just a good character in this game. The only thing holding him back is his drop dash ability not being as useful as some of the other abilities, though you could technically argue that that's a good thing since you're getting the simplest gameplay out of all the characters. The best presents to give your friends in Minecraft. Exotic mobs like Allays and Sniffers are great gifts since they're so hard to get. Another great gift is enchantments since it's unlikely that they have all the ones they want. Windburst, Soul Speed, and Swift Sneak are rare ones, so definitely consider giving them some books of those. And who doesn't love a good potion or two? Just don't forget to consider what kinds they would want. But what if they've been naughty this year? Well, you could give them coal, but you could also give them TNT and explode them. Ah. Like, subscribe, and happy holidays. Everything I built on my Minecraft server is Splatcraft. First off, we got my house. While the above ground portion is unfinished to say the least, I do have this awesome looking storage room underground. Next we have the nether shop I made and its sign. This sure did get me a lot of diamonds. Here's my 1-layer cactus farm, which was really fun to make and made me a good enough supply of cactus. I also built a slime farm, which is super satisfying and made me more than enough slime. Right next to it is my snow farm, which is a bit slow, but it's completely automatic. Here we have a small turtle egg hatching ground, a nice small dock that's great for fishing, and lastly, a pumpkin pie factory that I never completed. Oh well, maybe some other time. And as a bonus, I'm going to be drinking the Among Us potion that my friend made. Oh no, I shouldn't have drank in that. Like and subscribe if you think you could survive the Among Us potion. I attempted making Splatoon weapons in Minecraft. First off, we have the E-Liter 4K. A bow with power 5 replicates this very well, since it can one-shot many mobs on a full charge, but not on a partial charge. Next, we have the Wellstring 5, which is recreated by using a multi-shot crossbow with firework rockets. This replicates the large area of effect of the Wellstring 5. Thirdly, we have Splash Wall, and okay, this was one of my worst recreations. Powdered snow is sort of like Splash Wall since it hinders things that go through it, and you can set set it up as a wall. You can also recreate Ankle Shooter using wind charges. They both go in a straight line, deal a low amount of damage, and have a lot of range. Finally, a trident with a speed potion is very similar to an Ultra Stamp. Just run, spam the attack button, and you can even throw it once. And if you apply mending to all the tools I listed, it's kind of like refilling on ink. Like, subscribe, and tap or click down there for another Splatoon short. Things to do in Splatted in Splatoon. You can check the map to see what you want to do next. Spam Booyah for fun or to support a Booyah bomb. Rethink your choices so you don't get splatted the same way again. Start raging. Observe what the player that splatted you is doing. Check your phone, and while you're at it, like and subscribe to DoodleDog222. Or do literally nothing. Super Mario Party Jamboree makes no sense. Reason number 1. King Bowser's Keep. Why is it called that? This isn't Bowser's Keep, it's Imposter Bowser's Keep. They should have called it that, or like Clone Bowser's Keep. Reason number 2. Western Land, or should I say Eastern Land. It's on the east side of the map select. Come on, Nintendo. And reason number 3. Rhythm minigames. This minigame category doesn't even have all the rhythm minigames. Just the Rhythm Kitchen ones. It's missing DK's Conga Line and Ski Daddle. Whatever, just like and subscribe if that made no sense. Turning Mario Kart tracks into Mario Party minigames. To start, we have Shy Guy Falls. This would be an endless minigame that would require you to run over dash panels and avoid rocks so that the rushing water wouldn't push you into the falls. Next, Bowser's Castle from Mario Kart 8 would make a great minigame. One player would control the massive Bowser statue and some pendulums. The rest of the players would have to survive their attacks within a time limit. Lastly, Yoshi's Island could have a neat minigame. Imagine a free-for-all with players throwing a limited amount of Yoshi eggs into the air to hit flowers and question mark clouds. Like and subscribe if you want to see more Nintendo, Sonic, and Minecraft videos by me. Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching the compilation. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, I think you did. Like, there has to be something in there that was for you. Also, if this script seems a bit not well put together and rushed, that's because it was. So sorry. Anyways, that was my first year. Was it a mess? Yes. Was it not the greatest? Yes. But was it fun? Yes. I loved making videos, but I did come across quite a few problems. First off, consistency. Now, I don't have to upload every day, but I was very inconsistent with everything. You never knew when I was gonna upload. This year, I want to get more consistent. I think I could try doing 2 videos per week. That seems simple enough, I think. I gotta think about consistency more, but I'll figure something out. Next, promises. I gotta stop! In the past few months, I've tried not making as many promises I'd end up breaking, but literally this week, I've tried uploading daily, but failed. I'm just gonna altogether stop making promises with time limits, just so I don't disappoint y'all. I'll still do things like my 20 subscriber special and 1K once I get there. Oh yeah, my analytics. They're good. By the end of 2024, I had 384 subscribers, even if my goal was 1,000 by the end of the year. That's still a ton though, and I'm grateful for all of you, and my views were fine. Mostly around the 600s range, sometimes lower than that, and sometimes a lot higher. And my like amount was good too. The only reason these were nothing insane was because I don't upload a lot consistently. And I can't just put all my time into YouTube. I'm a person after all. I have activities like school, friends, and just playing games unrelated to YouTube, so I'm not really able to put all my effort towards the channel. To me though, that's fine if my channel grows a little slower because of that. Now, let's discuss the long form things. I may switch over to making more long form videos. Right now, I'm trying to do about 1 long form video per month, and that may change. I'm still thinking about it. Some videos I have planned for early in 2025 are my Sonic X Shadow Generations review, 20 subscriber special, Shadow Generations Doom Power ranking, and a Splatoon 3 boss ranking. One last thing to add, Doodle Cat and Doodle Nerd want to be in more videos, so they'll probably make some more appearances this year. Scratch that, definitely. And the next Nintendo console release, that'll be awesome. 2025 will be better. We will make it to 1,000 subscribers, and we're gonna do some pretty cool things. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, merry happy 2025, and I'm gonna go make some epic content. See y'all.